Yes, people, welcome to another edition of Agenda FC on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. I will be joined by my fellow co-host, Carefree Lewis, and also Big Tox as well. So they both will be joining us. Like I start each and every show on Sarcasm City TV. Love to everybody who's supporting the podcast. Nothing but love. I keep saying this. You lot made us hit 2,000 subscribers. Well, made us get over 2,000 subscribers in no time. Now it's road to 2,500 subscribers, road to 3,000 subscribers. So yeah, please, on your way into this video right now, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share it across all your socials. Let me repeat that. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell also. If you're watching on the Facebook, make sure you hit the like button on the Facebook. Make sure you hit the like button on the Facebook. Make sure you share it as well. And you like the Sarcasm City TV page on Facebook. Also, Twitter. You get me? Let's move it. If you're watching via the Periscope, my Periscope, that's me, Flawless. Make sure you follow my Twitter. Make sure you follow Carefree Lewis's Twitter. Make sure you follow Tox's Twitter as well, and the Sarcasm City Twitter. But yeah, man, get them likes up. Mods already in the building. Members already in the building. Salute to you all. This is Agenda FC. You know what I'm saying? And that. But mods, let me know how many likes we are on. Also, as well, in the description, the YouTube description, Carefree Lewis's Twitter's there. His YouTube channel is there. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's got over 20k subs. So Carefree Lewis out here doing his thing. So if you haven't seen Agenda FC before, what it is one of the panelists giving a strong opinion or giving an actual agenda they have. Normally more time it's unpopular, but yeah, that's what it is. If you see other titles of Agenda FCs, like Martial last week, it was Tox, I think, who stated. No, it wasn't. A couple of weeks ago, Tox had one and he was saying Martial needs to go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you see an Agenda FC, it's unpopular opinions. And as you can see from the title of this video, which I'm going to get into in a sec, bear with me, people. And get them likes up, man. We need to start as soon as you hit, before you say anything, hit the like button, people. That's what we need in it. As soon as you get me, you join the video, we need likes up. Mods, let me know how many likes are on. Like I've stated, I will be joined by Lewis and Tox. They will be joining me, don't worry. And of course, before we get into the actual show, the Sarcasm City TV membership is now available. So underneath this video on YouTube and every Sarcasm City TV video, the link is there to join. So there's 3 levels, plenty of great perks, you get what I'm saying, including shout outs, Sarcasm City merch, appearances on shows, members only shows, etc. So I just want to shout out the members. Big up to Winter Surfer, Glazers Out, S Feetly TV, Ryan, No Days Off 10, Abdi Mahmood, Neville B, Eugene Amagash, CJ Socials, Deviant, and of course the lovely Yan City. Big up to you all. Oh yeah, and also as well, there's a new one who I didn't add in here, OK10 as well. OKW10, salute to you. So yeah, make sure you do that. And I believe here I'm joined by Lewis. Lewis, what are you telling me? You good?
Yes, bro. Sorry I was taking ages. Took ages to come out the shower. My bad, man.
It's calm, man. We out here working. It's calm, no stress. Man's good. Everything good with you?
Yeah, everything's good. We all good. Another good week for 2 shells. Treble stealing, Tricky Blue Army. We out here, bro.
Oh, this guy, you know, treble. Yo, this guy and that. But yeah, let's get the shares up, people. So like I was saying, if you haven't seen Agenda FC before, it's where one of the panelists gives a really strong opinion they have that they're 100% on, or a genuine agenda. So as you can see from this title, it's packed out. So it's titled, The Title Race is Over. Top 4 is done. The relegation battle is done. And it's me who thinks this, surprisingly. You probably would have thought it was Lewis or Tox, but it's me with this. So we'll start at the top. I've said this for the longest. The title race is over. You know what I'm saying? I thought this from before Manchester United drew to Everton. The only team I thought capable of catching Manchester City was Liverpool. They're now double figures behind. So I don't see anybody back. Right, did you have a trim from? Do you have a shape up in there?
Literally, I shaved the tash off, but that's it.
I'm like, why does this guy look different than that? Man, I swear I just seen you like half an hour ago. That's nuts.
That must have switched up for you still, but
yeah,
what are you saying mad. Anyway? Top 4 staying the same.
Yo, top 4, yeah. So we'll get onto that as well. Top 4, you lot are going to get onto me in the comments about this. Top 4 is the same as last season. I think it's going to be City will win it. Where the other 3 will lie, I don't know, with Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United. But that's the top 4. And the reason why I think it's the top 4, everyone's talking about how bad a season Liverpool are having. People are talking about how inconsistent Manchester United are. both those things are true. But look where they are in the table. You know what I mean? Chelsea are 5th, Liverpool are 4th, Leicester are 3rd, Manchester United are 2nd, and Leicester are having this flying season. Leicester are having this great season. They are having a very good season for them. Liverpool are having a bad season, true. Chelsea are having a bad season. They just sat their manager. Chelsea are what, 4 points behind Leicester? If Liverpool beat Leicester on the weekend, we'll beat them tomorrow. They go level on points. Manchester United
this season. I love it.
As bad as Manchester United have been, we are, we're above Leicester. We can't get any worse in terms of performances. Results, yeah, can get worse. But in performances, Manchester United can't get any worse. Chelsea are on a march now because you lot have always had the players. You just have the manager to back it up. And Liverpool still have the quality to hurt teams. You know what I'm saying? And they've done well. If someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, they've done well in the big games. It's been against the smaller teams. You get me? Your Brightons and Fulhams and them, man. That's where they struggled. You get what I'm saying? And that, like,
and your Chelsea, as usual.
Yeah. Chelsea. Wait, have you lot beat them? What was the score between you lot? No, I'm talking about Liverpool.
Oh no, Kepa tax. We lost 2-0. Is what it is. 2 shots. No, 1 shot on target, 2 goals. Kepa tax in it.
You taking liberties, fam. You taking liberties. But let's get to some of the comments before we get further into the show. And get over, if you're watching on the Periscope right now, get over to the YouTube, Sarcasm City TV, and make sure you retweet the tweet, like the tweet, follow me, follow Lewis also. Obey Toxic says, yes, Marlon Daly is not having it. He's saying, no, it's not. What do you disagree with? You think the title race isn't done? You think the top 4 race isn't done? You think the relegation battle's not done? I think it's all over with. I need to get to the super chat as well. But big up everyone. Let me get to the super chat. Oh, big up Wayne, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Wayne and that. Chelsea, you get me? Chelsea legend and that. He said, my guys respect. Smash the like button. Salute to my guy Wayne. You can catch him on Blues Fans TV with Lewis when they do watch along. So yeah, big up Wayne.
Damn right.
Big up my brother JV saying, make sure to smash the likes, share, subscribe, people. Yeah, and onto the relegation zone as well. Fulham at 8 points adrift in 18th. I could see Newcastle dropping points. I can see Brighton dropping points. I can see Burnley dropping points. Where are Fulham winning 3-4 games in a row to catch up to them? You sell me on this, innit? All right, let me ask you, Lewis. Do you think the title race is done?
Nah.
Okay, you think Chelsea can win it, innit?
I just think a lot of teams could potentially still turn things around if a few games go in or around. Obviously, Tuchel's treble stealing Tricky Blues, one of them. There's options.
There's options. So Chelsea, who else then do you legitimately believe can win it? Chelsea, and that's that, innit?
Nah, Liverpool could still turn things around.
You reckon Liverpool can turn things around?
They've got the squad for it. It's just how long before these injuries turn around? How long are these players out for?
They've only got Jota and Van Dijk to come back.
Yeah, they'll be able to turn this form around sooner or later.
So you reckon? All right, let me pull up the table and that. So you reckon Liverpool can still catch City, and you reckon Chelsea can still catch City? That's what you're telling me.
Yes, and we'll throw Leicester in there because they're.
You reckon Leicester can?
See, now this is what that too. So I can't say Liverpool and Chelsea and just throw them out.
But all right, so I'm looking there. City are on 50 points at the minute. They have a game in hand over everybody. United are 5 points behind, 45. Leicester are 7 points behind. Liverpool are 10 points behind. You lot are 11 points behind. And City have a game in hand. So if they win that game in hand, they're 13 points clear.
Against, do you know?
I think it's Arsenal. I think it's Arsenal.
Okay, maybe first might be a bit too hard for Thomas Tuchel this first season. But you never know.
It might be. Wait, is there midweek games? Because they've got Everton midweek. But I'm not sure. Do you lot play midweek?
Depends what midweek.
Wednesday. I mean, this midweek coming up. Because they got Everton on Wednesday. I think that's their game in hand.
That might be.
Yeah, that's their game in hand.
Everton.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Everton away. Okay, so say they don't beat, even though Everton have been better away from home, like most of the top teams. So let's say, for instance, they draw at Everton. They're still 11 points clear of Liverpool. You know what I mean? 12 points clear of you lot. 6 points clear of us. Leicester, I don't count. And that's no disrespect. I just don't think. They did this last year. You know what I'm saying? Leicester can't win no league. Like, someone sell me on this. So technically, they are double figures away from the 2 teams that you think are capable of catching them. I don't see them dropping that many points, and both of you lot winning too many games. I want to be wrong. Someone in the comments tell me if I'm wrong in it. You know what I'm saying in that?
Yeah,
someone in the comments.
Sticky one.
Yeah, CFC. He's saying, look, No one can catch City. Someone tell me on it. See, Andrew, do you believe this? Man says City, Chelsea, Leicester, and United. Like, was that your top four? Is that? I'm guessing that's your top four. But on the title race one, so you're saying Chelsea, Liverpool.
No,
I'm saying nobody can catch you.
Last season.
Oh, the City, Chelsea, Leicester, and United.
Yeah.
Nah, Leicester didn't finish in the top four last season. The top four last season.
Yeah. No,
they got picked at the end.
Yeah, I'm forgetting Liverpool, ain't I?
See?
No, so you saying Liverpool drops out the top four?
No. I'm saying the top four stays the same. That's what I'm saying. He's saying that Andrew Murphy, that Liverpool drop out. I don't think Liverpool will drop out. Liverpool can't get much worse. They've been handing out 3 points at Anfield, yet they're still fourth. They're still only... What is it? Let me pull up the table again. The top four, I think, is done in that. Who do you reckon for top four, though? That's probably more of an interesting topic.
Who do I reckon for top four?
Yeah. Who you got for top four? Obviously, I know you got City, Chelsea. Who the other two?
City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leicester City.
Who you reckon we're dropping out the top four, yeah? Ollie Tax.
Ole Tax.
Ollie Tax. Fair, I can't
You
get mad
got
at
lucky
that.
last season, but ain't going to be the same story now. I can't lie.
We are better than we are last season, though. But I hear what you're saying. But yeah, I'm just looking at it like...
Yeah, but there's still goal difference, the Kepa Tax and a Leicester City collapse that got you guys back into the title race.
True.
Top four
That's
race.
true. That's true. I'm looking at it here. Liverpool are on 40 points. Leicester on 43. So if Liverpool beat Leicester on the weekend, they go above them because their goal difference is better as well.
It's turned to Leicester City, and are they bottling it again?
And I can't say are they bottling it because they shouldn't be there in the first place to me because they're not one of the four best sides in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Well, I wouldn't say top four in terms of player by player up to the squad, but they've got a team that can be up there. Like,
they got
it's
a team in the top six.
To me.
It's like they got a top, like if they finish fifth or sixth again, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably more interesting. I just don't see it. And then
they
look,
have to make top four this season now.
Who?
Leicester, because if they bottle it again, if they bottle top four again, it starts becoming a regular feature. Now they're looking at, are they going to keep some of their players? Because some of them might just be like, can't be asked for this.
Well, that's Leicester for you, though.
Had this collapse before because they don't strike when the iron's hot.
This is facts. And JV's got a point. He says no. 18-game unbeaten run got us top four last season.
And also Kepa Tax. And also Leicester City collapse.
And that could happen again. Yo, big up my bro Tox in the building.
Man said Kepa Tax, you know.
Kepa Tax did. The team with the second least shots conceded in the league last season, but a keeper with the worst save percentage in Premier League history in a single season.
That's mad. He's comedy, man. I love Kepa in it. Funny guy, man.
Kepa's great. Kepa's great. He's fantastic. Goalkeeper. He is. But yeah, Tox, we'll get your thoughts on it. Go on. Nah. I wouldn't say that. We already got a dodgy goalkeeper. We good in it. You know what I'm saying? And that. We might need a keeper still. But that's a whole
we need a
conversation.
Keeper. Yeah, both of them are dodgy. We need a keeper.
That's a whole other conversation. But yeah, as you can see from the title talks, we'll get your thoughts on it. I'm saying, the title race is done. I think the top four is the same as last year, and I think the relegation thing's done. What are you telling me? Start the title race.
Yeah, title race been done, innit? I've been saying this, innit? From when we was at the top. When City had those games in hand and they wasn't losing. They weren't scoring, but they wasn't losing, and they was just starting to find form. They started to score goals again. It was like, yeah, this is a wrap, innit? Like, this is a wrap. They got 2 games in hand. Like, it's a wrap, innit? So I think it's been done for a minute. Liverpool could have been their only challengers, and they've capitulated in it. So yeah, it's over right now. Kepa over Alisson, you know.
It might have to be a conversation that has to be had. Say that again, Lewis.
Especially after the last few games, isn't it?
Oh yeah, therefore cold feet and that, man. I got cold feet, though. You know what I'm saying? And that in his defense, I like cold feet and that in it. And what are you saying about top four? I'm saying it's the same as last year. I don't see anyone breaking it. What are you telling me?
Pool might drop out in it. I don't know, yo. I think Pool are the shaky ones, in it. I don't know, like how they're going on. Obviously, their manager is like not really in a good state right now. So they might be the ones to drop out. Yo, if you ask Ryan, he's telling you they ain't making top four in it, so they might be the ones to drop out.
Ryan always trying that reverse psychology shit, paying no mind in that. Ryan thinks he's slick. Yeah, man. Ryan, I'm not Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Ryan thinks I'm stupid in that. I love Ryan, but I know exactly what he'd be trying to do. Because as soon as they started winning, yeah, man was here beating his chest and that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, like people have the narrative like it's because of their injuries and whatnot. It's like you don't have that many injuries, fam. In terms of like United have some injuries every season. You get me? Like there's times where we have our whole back line out and shit like that. You get me? It's like you ain't got that many injuries too tough like for you to fall off as much as you have. So I don't know what it is, but they don't look good right now. They look terrible. So they might drop out in it. I don't know. All
right, who do you see if they're the ones you look at then? Who do you see taking it? You reckon Leicester? You reckon Everton? West Ham?
Leicester or Everton, innit? I'll put my money on Leicester, but Everton look good, innit? But I'll put my money on Leicester.
And none of us three here have any faith in Leicester after last season, innit? This is why.
Faith in Leicester.
You got faith in Leicester? You got faith in Leicester, Lewis? Yeah. What are you telling me?
It has to be this year because they bowled it last year. But if they do it 2 years in a row, that's not a good look.
I think the same thing happens again. I think they're there or thereabouts. And then, like, put it this way, they play on the weekend, and as bad as Liverpool have been, if Liverpool beat them, they go above them. On the weekend. This is my whole point. People are talking about, and Leicester, yes, have had a good season. Liverpool have had a shocking season. Facts. There's 3 points in it. So imagine Liverpool pick up any sort of form, and Leicester drop off any sort of form. Then they're going to overtake him.
Leicester this season, innit?
They got to do it this year, otherwise it just looks terrible on them.
I don't think their manager's got it. That's what it is.
Sure. I'd take him over Ollie.
Yo, fam, I take you over Ollie. That's not hard. You know what I'm saying? And that you can just get these man vibes in and playing well and that. You know what I'm saying? And I just go out there and do it. That's not an achievement. You know what I'm saying? The bar is on the floor.
Good. Yeah,
you get me? I take you, JV. I take any United fan literally at this moment in time over Ollie and that. Because I think you lot could do the same. Man manage. We can all talk. You know what I'm saying? We can all talk. That's fine. You lot in the comments, let us know if you think the top 4 is finished and your top 4, you don't have to put it in any order. Let us know. I think it's done. You know what I'm saying? Everton, I don't think are just that are good enough at this moment in time. But I think next season, the season after, there'll be a problem. I think Leicester are injury or 2 away from not collapsing, but having issues. This is why, remember when United played them at the back end of last season, they had like 5 first teamers out or something like that. All it takes is an injury to Vardy. And I think that's it for them for top 4.
Well, but if he stays fit though, like he could definitely fire them into top 4 comfortably. You get me? So I got faith.
I said comfy, you know,
comfortably, bro.
Comfortably, and I don't rate the manager either in that because they should have got it last season. They should have got it last season. Oh, he's a good. Don't get me wrong, he's a good manager, but he's just not the upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? He's just not the guy to. He's not the guy to take you to a title or Champions League, but he'll get you playing good football and in a great system.
Yeah,
similar to what? True. Yeah, I think like Ollie, I think he's the guy who will leave the squad in better shape for the next man.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't think he's ever winning a league. Would you say Lampard?
The Lampard leaves everything perfect for the next man. Just go and take everything by storm.
So you reckon that's what? So you reckon that's what it is, or is that you just with your Lampard agenda?
No Lampard agenda. I love the man, but it is what it is with him as a manager. It wasn't going to work out. It didn't work out. He'll go to another club, ball out there. We'll go win the league for a few years, and then he can come win the league with us.
All right, Glazers out is saying City, Chelsea, Liverpool, United. Lauren saying City, United, Chelsea, Leicester. Big up Jupe in the comments. Also, put some respect on Sir. What is this? Did you say Sir Rogers, Brendan Class? I think Brendan Rodgers is a good manager. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying to be finishing in the top 4 and winning leagues, I don't think that's within him. I don't think he can do that. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. So what's your top 4, Lewis? What are you saying? Who's dropping out?
Right now, looks like Liverpool. But I still wouldn't say over the course of a whole season because they can change it around.
That's my point on that. They still have enough with the manager, the players they have. They still have enough. Yo, everyone hit the like button on the video as well, man. Keep subscribing to the channel. Road to 2,500 subs. Also, we'll go down the table. You know what I'm saying? Past Arsenal to the relegation zone, and to the relegation zone and that. And I think that's done as well. Like I said, when I seen the gap, I'm gonna pull up the table again.
Yeah,
when I seen the gap,
and I was like,
it's a wrap, a sticky one. No Saliba, you get what I'm saying in that? Like it is, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking here now at this table. 1 second. So you got Fulham in 18th on 15 points, and then Burnley on 23 points in 17th. So they're 8 points clear. Newcastle in 16th at 10 points clear of Fulham. This thing done, man. And when this comes back,
I believe in our West London brothers. They're turning this round. Burnley.
You don't want to see Fulham go down?
No, we need some decent West London competition, and it's for the benefit of West London football in general. Because there's probably tribalism all around London or around cities, not in West London, because we're just sitting there like, who do we beef? Everyone has their one big beef, but with us, it's like, well, we're just going to pick on Fulham every game. It's not even fair. Or Brentford and QPR in the lower leagues. I wish they stayed up.
Really?
But
that's shocking to hear that.
I wish QPR stayed up. I hate QPR, but they're a good derby game. I've never done QPR away, but they're a dead team, so they ain't ever coming back up either. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but you can just draw them teams there in the FA Cups and Carabao Cups. Go on, Tux.
Who's in 17th right now? Is it Burnley?
Yeah, Burnley. And they're 8 points clear.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, isn't it?
It's a wrap.
Newcastle are 10 points clear in 16th, and their manager's getting death threats.
Normally it's tighter at the bottom than that, isn't it? Like 8 points clear. That's wild. That's wild.
In February, fam. You know what I'm saying? And then,
that's wild.
And you got teams in 11th who've lost 10 games. It's a muzzle. You know what I'm saying in that? You got teams who've lost.
It's easy to lose games, though, isn't it?
That's true. What it is, I'm not saying, I'll say this again, I'm not saying Burnley can't lose 3 or 4 games in a row or go on a bad run, or Newcastle or Brighton. I just don't see Fulham picking up enough points. I don't see Fulham winning 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
I don't see Sheffield United winning 4 or 5 games in a row.
Sheffield United are done.
Sheffield United should be, because their team did so well last season.
But I think that's due. There is a lack of crowd in it. That's someone who's suffered from a lack of crowd, because Bramall Lane's a tougher place to go, and second season syndrome as well. That's also in there. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, big up Ryan. They over Ryan in the comments as well. Salute to you, my G. Big up, big up. So that's why I think it's done. What are you telling me, Tox? You reckon it's a wrap?
Yeah, 8 points clear. Yeah, 17th, 8 points clear in February is wild, isn't it? Because normally it's touch and go right up until the end, innit? So that's a wild gap for February, you know. So yeah, it's done. It's done.
10 points between 18th and 16th.
Yeah, it's done there.
That's mad, you know. Let me make sure. Yeah, I had to just double check I got that right. All right, so we all saying the relegation thing's done, or Lewis, you reckon? Yeah, you hoping I'm Fulham? You're hoping Fulham, innit?
I don't think relegation's so easy to predict. Maybe top 4 is done, but I don't think so about the relegation zone still.
I'm surprised to hear you say that about the West London teams, though, about winning a good derby and that. That's mad.
Yeah, because I'd want my rivals to suffer in it. Like,
yeah, man. And then you just draw them in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup and that.
Like what we've been doing to Leeds all these years.
Yeah, man.
Decent derby, and I like Fulham to be a semi-decent club anyway.
But the thing is, you have Arsenal, you have Spurs, you have over West Ham, you have bare London clubs.
London, but not West London. Like London's a big city, you know.
That's true. That is true. But you lot are the pride of West London, isn't it?
Watford's technically London. West Ham's such a I'd rather they go down. Arsenal Spurs is what it is, but there are training grounds anyway.
I know exactly where you're going to go, Tux, and I was going to talk about in Sarcasm City on Sunday, but let's go there, innit? I know exactly where you're going to go.
Let's see if you know me that well, innit?
I know exactly where you're going. You're going to talk about this William Saliba thing, innit?
No, I'm not.
Oh, is it not? Oh, see,
it's not even that, yo. That's wild, innit? That's wild. Yeah. But I was going to say, did you see that tweet that Chelsea posted? I don't know if it was fake or not, yeah? But they used the meme from the weekend, didn't it? The one of him like looking around the stage, and it was like they was like looking for another team in London that's won the Champions League. Was that real or was that fake, yo?
It was probably
Which one? The Chelsea tweet? No, that was real, man.
That was real.
He's been on a madness this week. I can't lie. He's been throwing hella shots. I'm enjoying it because finally our admin's moving active, and we ain't had that in years.
That was real. That was us. That was funny, fam. I'm like, yo, man's giving out smoke, you know. Like I was dying, yo. That was mad funny.
I thought it was Lewis's burner account at first. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely something. 1,000%. He's been getting tips from you. He has been getting tips from you because that is a Lewis. That is one of them.
Swedish Maldini.
Yeah, man, the AC Hive and all that. That's right in there. Which I have to praise you highly for that because your commitment to the AC Hive is nuts. It's nuts. You get me? Every day, 3 a.m. AC Hive tweets from you. I rate it in it. I respect it.
I can't lie.
You get me? Yo, whether that's even the fact that you take time to schedule them, yeah, is amazing. You know what I'm saying in that? I rate it so highly. I respect
commitment in it.
Commitment, you know what I'm saying in that? Like, you already know in it. You know what I'm saying in that? Like I told you, man, you the king of spin, fam. I'm telling you, you the king of spin. Glazes Out says you gotta look at what Dyche is working with, though. But he's been working with those players for time. It's not like it's anything new. He's been working with your Barneses and Chris Woods. Bear in mind, they ended Liverpool's unbeaten home record as well. Let's put that out there. Let's not forget that. Put some respect on Sean Dyche's name. And Graham Potter. You know what I'm saying in that? And speaking of Graham Potter, actually, I want to talk on it because obviously we beat Southampton 9-0. That's the second time that Hasenhüttl has been beaten 9-0. If that's another manager, if that's a Graham Potter, we're not talking about him in the same light. Like, people still rate Hasenhüttl highly, and obviously 9-0s can happen. But what's your thoughts on it, Lewis? The fact that he got beat twice 9-0.
He needs to be able to put 10 men behind the ball. Great going forward. Brilliant tactician. But you also got to give credit to some managers that know how to set out a good defence, because not every manager can do that. It's not as easy as people think. And Ralph's proof of that. Lost a player, got absolutely battered because his team couldn't cope with it. It is what it is. It's not going to take too much from him as a manager, but man, he needs to get better at being able to do that, because when they crash, they burn at Southampton from the looks of it.
You're supposed to be tougher to beat with 10 men. You get me? Like, you just shouldn't be getting beat by those scores, man. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, that takes away from you as a manager. Like, you can't set your team out to not get pammed like that. Like, that's just weird. That shouldn't be happening in football, isn't it?
And that's what I'm saying is we look at him different, because I'm saying if that's Graham Potter at Brighton getting beat 9-0 twice, his reputation's in the mud. But when it's Hasenhüttl, it's different. Like, he's still twice you get beat 9-0.
That's nasty.
Like, this guy. You are of order in that. What? You are of order.
That's disgusting, innit? Like, you should be ashamed of yourself as a manager, innit? Like, I don't care. Hang your head in shame, innit? That's wild, bro.
Yeah, it's
9. Not even get pammed like 4-0, 5. You get me? Like, City made the five goals popular in it. So like 5, all right, 9 though. Like, nah, you got to do better than that, man. That's disgusting.
Nah, I hear that. And hope Leeds get the second
by
season.
United as well.
Yeah, go on, fam. Get off your chest.
That's disgusting. Nah, you getting pammed 9 by United, by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United. Nah. That makes it worse, innit? Because then we look shit the game after that. You get me? So it's like, nah.
That's what I mean. Lampard's first game, we lost 4-0 to United. I saw fucking. You went 2-0 up, and then Rashford scored like a minute later, and I was just sitting there in the way and like, this is going to be the longest season of my fucking life. And then Daniel James scored at the end of it as well.
Yeah.
This James, Derby guy. Are you mad?
That's Luke Goldman.
Where did he come from? Swansea.
Yeah, he came from Swansea.
Guys just scoring past Kepa. This is before we realised Kepa touches that deep.
The goal was shit as well. You get me? Because he should have hit it and he let it carry on running. And then hit it and it deflected and went in. That was a shit goal. It was such a shit goal.
It was a 4-0 game, which is a jarring.
It wasn't. He got hit by the counter in it.
It wasn't. But hey, man, that was when Daniel James was one hammers. You get what I'm saying? And that leveling.
Well, he scored the game after that as well, didn't he?
He was leveling.
He scored a banger the game after that, though.
He was leveling. That's see, like you talk about Kepa tax was a thing. We didn't know about Daniel James. We thought we had a gem, Lewis. We thought we had a gem. And
good.
It's better times. Do you remember Morata? I wish him instead of Lukaku.
Alvaro Morata. Oh, the way you
he was funny.
Butchered him. I was on Blue Fans TV with Lewis and the Watch Along, and these lot just butchered Morata. Was he that bad though?
He was dreadful. He's the worst. No, second worst striker I've seen play for Chelsea live.
Who's the first?
Mishi, but that's why he never started over Morata. That also shows why he finished fifth, because that was our number 1 and number 2 strikers. Morata couldn't press, couldn't do anything on the pitch, couldn't win 50-50s, couldn't score 1v1s, could link up play a little bit if he tried. Hold up play stunk. Had nothing about him as a striker unless Aspi sent him the same ball repeatedly. He can never be consistent.
As I say, say it all, Lewis. Say it all, man. Say it all. So, all right.
But that's it. He could head the ball.
Okay.
That's it.
I hear that.
I wanted to put him at centre back.
You got a point still. All right. Who was worse than just as a player overall, him or Bakayoko?
Bakayoko was level for us. Morata could at least 4 goals. Like, he could at least give you a chance to win a game. Bakayoko would cost you the match. Ball would bounce off him. Literally just rebound off him for 90 minutes all game, and that was it. Terrible footballer.
Oh, Jesus, yo. And the thing is, he was highly sought after as well because he came from that Monaco side. That's the mad part.
All Monaco fans are saying is, they don't want Fabinho. Okay, yeah, you can have Bakayoko. That's cool. They were calling us mugs.
That's a mazza. I'm forming. I can't put that up because you wilding with that, but that's a wild comment in that. That is a wild. That is wild.
He's referencing a fan cam I did. We lost 2-1 to Crystal Palace, and that was, I think it was the 9th, 10th game of the season, but Palace hadn't even had a point in the league or a goal in the league before we faced them. You lot just smashed them 4-1 at Old Trafford before they came to us. And then we went to their ground. They played like prime Barcelona against us, and we lost 2-1. Every player played absolutely shit. And I think I was just raging on my fan game. I said Batshuayi was as much use as a condom with a hole in it. And then it just went viral in that.
That's a mazzo. That's a mazzo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you lot mods, let me know how many likes we are on in the video, innit? Let us know in that. That's a Lewis quote, fair enough. He just explained it. Get me, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel also. His YouTube channel is in the title, Carefree Lewis. Road to 25K subs. Some mad number. Road to 50.
Yeah, I move straight to zeros every time.
Okay, road to 30K subs. So make sure you subscribe over there. You'll catch me over there. Great content, I'm telling you right now. But you see how I'm right about this. Look how short the conversation was in it on. No one really has any arguments to it. I'm spot on with this. Title race is done. Top 4's done. It's the same as last season. Relegation battle done. No one has legitimate arguments. The only argument really is Liverpool might fall off for Leicester. Maybe Everton. That's it. And I think Liverpool will do Everton. I think Liverpool will do Leicester tomorrow because that's the early kick tomorrow.
Leicester's the early kickoff.
Yeah, it's the early kickoff tomorrow. We're running through the fixtures now. Yeah, it's the early kick.
Fuck's sake.
Literally. Why was you trying to get up to see that?
Oh no. Yeah, I just didn't know it was the early kickoff. I thought that'd be like a Sunday kickoff or some shit.
Nah, so it's Leicester. So tomorrow you've got Leicester, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Manchester City, Tottenham, which we will be doing a live watch along for on the channel, people. Then Brighton, Villa, and then Sunday, 12 o'clock, friggin' midday, Southampton, Wolves, West Brom, Manchester United, Arsenal, Leeds, Everton, Fulham, West Ham, Sheffield United, and then obviously Chelsea. Monday is West Ham, Sheffield United, and Chelsea, Newcastle. But yeah, all right, so what are you saying then predictions-wise for Leicester, Liverpool? What do you reckon?
Predictions for Leicester, Liverpool.
It is, it's at the King Power as well.
Win, but I'll take a draw. Just don't let Liverpool win. I want more drop points. They're the bigger issue.
Okay, fair enough. City, Tottenham.
Oh, yeah. I want a City win. No. I'll take a draw in that one, please. Jose 0-0 masterclass. Let's go.
That's a Jose 0-0 masterclass. West Brom, Manchester United.
That'll be you lot. Or Sam Allardyce masterclass in a 0-0.
Aladici, yeah? All right. Arsenal, Leeds.
Oh, Arsenal, Leeds. Yeah, Leeds will smack them.
You reckon Leeds will smack them? Okay. Yeah. All right. And then Monday, last game of the schedule, Chelsea, Newcastle.
3-0 to Thomas Tuchel's treble stealing tricky blue army. You already know.
This guy knew he was going to come with some propaganda. Yo, fool. I'll give my thoughts on it. Leicester, Liverpool. I reckon Liverpool will bounce back. Like I said, they've done better against the top 6 than they have the bottom 6. City, Spurs. I think City are going to beat them up. United, I'm hoping for a good performance, but I think we'll beat West Brom. Arsenal Leeds, I'm not too sure on, you know. For some reason, that screams draw to me. Screams draw to me. That's what I'm saying.
As long as Arsenal don't win, I'm cool.
Yeah, I hate them both. And then Chelsea, Newcastle, I think Chelsea will do over Newcastle still. See one on this is flawless.
Way, but I need Arsenal to drop more points. Leeds ain't going to do anything in this season anyway. So they can have a few wins. They don't really care too much. We got Leeds in a week or two. We'll smoke them and we'll just move on and forget they exist.
Okay, check it. All right. Flawless from a rival fan perspective. What do you think of Pulisic? From what I've seen, all jokes aside and all banter aside, he seems like a quality player. He did drop a disaster class against Barnsley. You get what I'm saying? Yesterday, but he is a good player.
I don't know what it is.
He's a good player.
Classes happen.
He does look like a very good player.
Yeah, he just needs to get over these constant injuries.
Yeah. Oh, this is for you. Foreman says, "I'll subscribe to Lewis if he steps off the Martial slander."
Martial needs to do bits. Although I say that, his annual trip to Stamford Bridge is coming soon.
There we go, innit? So yeah, see that. That's you lot. Why I'm on Werner's case all the time is because you get me. Lewis is always on Martial, so it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You got to protect your own. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Glazers out. I'm with you on this. I am with you on this. He says, flawless. A positive about Allegri is he has so many different formations: diamond, 4-2-3, 1-3 at the back, and a 4-3-4. This is why I want Allegri in. This is why I want Allegri in. Say again.
Sounds like a budget Tuchel, but we move.
I said a budget. You're a fool, you know. Cam saying we hating. Yo, Cam, we not hating in it, man. Your team's just dead in it. You lot are bottom half on that.
Top of the bottom half of the table. I'll give you credit for that.
You know what? They deserve credit for that. Top of the bottom half of the table. They deserve full credit for that. Full credit.
Said it perfectly, and he's an Arsenal fan too. You take away one of the ones, it's first place.
Here we go. JV says, he's bug standard Pulisic. You can't even chat to Rashford. Put Martial back on the wing, and he's a better winger than Pulisic. I think Martial's a better winger than most, but I do rate Pulisic. What's your thoughts on that, though?
Martial's better on the wing, but I ain't going to say too much. Go on.
I was going to say, is Pulisic your best winger in your eyes?
Are we saying on best ability?
So you could pick what? So you go to a new team and you can.
Pulisic is.
Yeah. Okay. You can pick one of them to take with you to our next club, or you can keep. You have to get rid of two and keep one. Which one are you keeping?
I'll probably keep Hudson-Odoi
because of the age thing.
Not even the age, because the ages are closely similar anyway. It's more numbers, it's more about what they can do. I think Hudson-Odoi can get the ball into the box much quicker. He looks a lot more comfortable on the ball as well. Technically, maybe Pulisic is still clear, but we're talking about longevity as well, and the sky is the limit for Hudson-Odoi. So
yeah, that's what JP's saying.
Could be a lot better than Pulisic's peak.
Okay, now I hear that. Yo, Cam, we ain't hating, man. Your team just dead in it. You know what I mean? That's just the facts of the matter. You might have lost more games than you've won. We're in February, and you might have lost 10 games and they're in 11th place.
I want to know if he thinks Arsenal will still make top 4, because if he is, that might be another agenda we can bounce.
All right. Yo, Cam, if you're about, let me know and I'll send you the link. Let me know if you're about, Cam. I'm hoping to God that's the real Cam still. You know what I'm saying? There's hella fake accounts running about. So, Cam, let me know if you're about and we'll get you on. Because he's not Arteta out. He's not Arteta in. He's in the middle, innit?
So he's just vibing and just seeing what the future says.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he just vibes in. Pulisic is better decision making than Rashford. Rashford is the better athlete. I've not watched Pulisic closely like that.
Get less injuries.
Okay, let me DM this guy now, innit? One second. No stress, man. Yo, mods. Hey, get everyone sharing, liking. Let's get these numbers up, mods, man. Let me know how many likes we're on the video too. Let me know that. Let me know what's going on. Yeah, I'm about to now. From 2-2s. Come. Yeah, it's cool. No stress. And see that's why the conversation was open and shut. And like I said, when this happens at the end of the season and the 3 teams that are in the bottom 3 now get relegated and the top 4 is the same as last season, the City win the league, I'm going to quote this video and say, look, man is an absolute genius. I'm telling you.
I told you and be like, yeah, you know what? You damn did.
Yeah, man. Right. You know what I'm saying in that. Absolutely spot on in that. Yeah. No stress, Lewis. Just clock that now, man. No worries. It's all good. He's jumping on now, though, still.
I was thinking, fuck.
Yeah. No, it's calm. You know what I'm saying? It's calm. Arsenal are dead should be common knowledge. Yeah, Ryan, you are spot on in that. Big up, Ryan. Ten Hag would also be a good manager, a proper philosophy with a new DM. We would have a perfect squad for his style. Frankie de Jong and Ten Hag would be a dream. Yo, man, any manager looking at that squad's like, you have a lot to work with. Does it have deficiencies? Yes, but you have a lot to work with that Manchester United squad. A lot to work with. But back to the Arsenal slander. Do you think Arsenal can finish top 4?
Nah. Like, it would. I believe that when they were level on points or near to us, because that's just out of sense. If we still have a chance of top 4, they have a chance of top 4. Now we're 8 points clear of them. Nah,
neither do I, innit? I don't think so. The best they can hope for is like 7th. What are you saying, Cam?
He disappeared.
Is he added himself?
He
added him to the stream. What's going on?
You take him out.
No, I came through the chat. I forgot I was still logged on, didn't it?
No, it's calm. No stress in that.
I got my biggest haters. What
are you saying, yo? Can Arsenal finish in the top 4
this year? No.
Yeah, this year. All right. So you're saying no. All right. So what's the aim? What's the highest you think Arsenal can finish?
I said it from get-go, fam. As long as we finish in the top 10 just this year. Well, you're laughing. You're going on like this is what I want yearly, fam. I'm just saying just for this year because the way this year's gone, I'll be happy with anywhere in the top 10.
It was last year too. That's why.
It's just
last year too.
Now last year, I've got hair in my hood, bro. Sorry. Last year I wanted us to finish top 4, but that was at the start, and then obviously Pelican Emery proved me right about him being a dead manager, and then I was calling for his head. He finally left. Arteta came in. I wasn't particularly Arteta in. I was like, oh, fuck.
Look at you stressed from, and you're an energetic, happy guy in it. You talk about.
Listen, do you know what it is? Yeah, do you know what it is?
You are broken, man.
It's because I ain't been on no one's streams. No likes me anymore, flawless. only my real dons like Sarcasm City like me.
You got you from out here. You get what I'm saying and that. But nah, Cam, the reason why sorry, Zane. The reason why I was laughing at what Cam was saying is because that's funny to me to hear from an Arsenal fan that's the aim in it. Top 10 is now the aim in that. That's just funny to me.
Yeah, but no. You're laughing like top 10 is our yearly goal, fam. That's why you're laughing.
I'm not.
I know why you're laughing, innit? You're trying to clown, innit? It's not gonna work with me, bro. You're forgetting the man them I know, and we both know the man them and the bar. You know how long I've known you.
It's a long time. Nah, I'm laughing legit because that's now your aim this season, innit? That's funny to
this
me.
Season, obviously, my aim personally is top 10.
Go on, Lewis. What did you say?
No, it's just the decline, the gradual decline. Because that's what
I saw this decline, bro. I'm not even shocked.
And you know what's mad?
You know what I'm actually more shocked of? It didn't happen earlier. I'm more shocked of that, to be honest.
You know what's great? Yeah. Wenger started it.
I expected it to happen like around like 7-8 years ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Wenger started it. Oh, it's great though, isn't it? What's even greater, is that you've played like a game more than some of the teams around you. And even if you win, even if you win against Leeds, you can still only go up to 10th because Villa are 4 points. Villa are 4 points ahead of you with 2 games in hand.
No, I know. I know, fam. You're telling me stuff I already know, fam.
I didn't know this. Right. So who we got here? So you got Arsenal in 11th on 31 points. Southampton are in 12th on 29 points. Palace are on 29 points and 30.
I blame myself though.
And then Wolves are in 14th with 27 points.
I got sucked into the hype, bro.
I know you did, fam.
Hype, because by the time you hit Man United, I was like, 3-0 Arsenal, 3-0. That hit that karma. Oh my lord. Karma came back on a mad thing.
It's great, man.
All of us, bro.
That's why I'm staying silent now. I'm just staying silent now.
Same. I'm happy with Tuchel. I'm gassed, but I want to see how we do against the Atletico.
Yeah, I want to see if this is just a little manager bounce or this is going to be like a common thing to come.
Yeah, because Tuchel's already doing way better than Lampard is in terms of setting the team up. But I just want to see how it works in types of games because we face too much of the similar sort of team. All these teams just sit deep and park the bus.
These Arsenal teams and that, it's a mazel. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that comment Zane just put up. That's
what did he say?
I've given up on this. Yeah, this season.
And you know what it is because I hate you lot so much. It's just wonderful to see you like in the mud in 10th place, 11th place. It's fantastic to watch, innit? Like it brings me joy. It brings me great joy.
Chelsea had their little season, a few seasons back. They won the league, and then this very next year they became 10th. Like they had their little dip there. Like everyone's had their little dip. We just didn't expect it to be like this, bro. Like it's been
what's mad is what's mad is because Southampton and Crystal Palace played before you, innit? So if Southampton beat Wolves and Crystal Palace beat Burnley, you man could be 13th by the time you play Leeds.
Fucking hell, man. And if you're running games as well, you could drop right back into the relegation zone because your next 7 games is looking peak.
This is what I'm saying. Like, we need, I'm being real with you. We need to win against Leeds, innit? They can't be no draw, but I don't see us winning beating Leeds. That's the thing.
I don't see us beat. I think it's going to be a draw. So Arsenal, you got Arsenal, Leeds, then Manchester City at home, Leicester away, Burnley away, North London derby, West Ham away, Liverpool at home. Jeez. And then you got the easier running. You got Sheffield United, Fulham, and then even after that, you got Everton at home. Yeah, you lot could really be. I don't think you will get relegated, but I think you lot could be bottom table fodder. We're gonna have to get you on a full episode, Cam. As he froze, yo, Cam.
I'm just like
he's deep in it.
Deep in the pictures that are coming up. I'm like,
it's a
they're just going through my mind like, I'm like, oh shit. I've just seen Arsenal go,
Yo, any out Southampton and Crystal Palace win their games and that. Oh, the scenes. You might
just see me back on YouTube, fam. You might just see me on this VR thing, fam. That's it, fam.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I'll message you and that. Remind you just send you.
Say
that again, Lewis.
No, I said man's gonna have the camera off and everything in videos.
Oh yeah.
Nah, bro, there's no videos. I'm not doing videos, fam. I'm doing straight VR gaming. That's it, fam. There's no football thing on that, fam. That's just straight VR gaming. That's it. I'm switching up the whole thing, fam.
Nah,
I hear that. But yo, love to everyone who's locked in. We're here every Friday, 8 p.m. Myself, Carefree, Lewis, and Tox discussing strong opinions, agendas. Obviously, you'll see Cam on here. You'll see him. I'm going to talk from the Arsenal 9 p.m. We're also back tonight. Myself and Yan City, Gyardam City meets Mandem United, discussing both Manchester clubs. I think it'll be later than scheduled, so maybe 11, half 11. But yeah, anything you want to add before we go? Cam, we'll go to you first. Anything you want to add before you go?
Bro, just strap in, and it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Oh, yeah, you lot are fucked. Yeah, you lot are fucked on that. Well and truly done in. Lewis, what are you saying?
Someone said what you just said there, fam. Like, he said it perfectly, fam. I want that as my fucking what's it called?
Yo, Cam is a broken man, you know.
My intro, innit? My intro for my intro.
Cam is never like this. Like Arsenal have broken Cam.
Do you know what it is? I'm tired. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm just tired today, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, tired of Arsenal for a minute. I know.
Like 6. I mean, there's so much. My son came back today and everything. So obviously,
I hear you. But yeah, Lewis, anything you want to add before we lock off the show?
Nah, we good. Smash the like button, like and subscribe. You already know. But we all good. We all good.
There you go. And also as well, people, this show and every other show on Sarcasm City TV is available in audio-only platforms. So wherever you listen to podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, or iTunes, type in Sarcasm City. You'll be able to get Agenda FC and every other show on the channel. So you can listen while you're at home, work, driving, etc. in it. You might not like the YouTube thing. You might want the audio-only thing. So yeah, make sure you lock in. Hit the like button on the video, share. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Road to 2,500 subscribers. And this has been Agenda FC on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.